This video, I'm going to break down the brand new Maison Labs from Deadzone Outbreak. Okay, let's talk Maison Labs. Now, for those who don't know, this is not, I repeat, this is not a GCPS faction. There are portions of the GCPS in here, but you'll see that the Maison Labs really are their own faction, their own thing. So let's get to it. Let's talk about Dr. Louis Coyer. All right, he moves on a 1-2, 5-5-5 across the board. He's no armor, size 1. He's attack 2, frenzy 1, and he is a medic. So you guys know I'm not too crazy about medics, but him being a leader with medic might be useful. You know, he could use it on himself. Survivor 4, you know, that helps. Okay, he has got anesthetic injectors, range F, stun. Anesthetic injectors, range 1, stun. And a laser cutter, range 2, AP1, it burns. You guys know I love it burns. He has the fast acting serum. Use an army special result to replace a model from your strike team, not the opponent's, but your strike team, that has just been killed with a plague victim model. Oh my God. The plague this model is placed pinned and activated in the same cube as the killed model and can activate as normal for the next round. In all ways, this new model acts as a member of your strike team. VPs are scored for killing both the original model and the new plague victim model is killed. The fast-acting serum takes precedence over any other similar rules, such as plague infection. All right, so let's break this down, guys. You have a model. He is dead. He gets killed. You have a splat. You switch him out for a pinned plague victim model, okay? You put him there. So it makes sense. The guy's dead, and he lies on the floor. Fast-acting serum, he comes back to life, but it doesn't happen until next round. Here's the thing. Let's say you have a 1 victory point model and he is killed, whatever it is. You become a plague victim. He stands up. Next round, he gets killed. That's another point for your opponent, all right? So you got to be wary of that, all right? Can a plague victim die and come back as a plague victim? Yes, that's what the fast-acting serum does, all right? Can a Marine die and come back as a plague victim? Yes, he can with acting serum. Okay, it's a very cool rule. It's 26 points, 3 victory points. You'll see in a little bit when we go over the plague victims how good they are. Guard Commander Graves. Okay, Guard Commander Graves. He moves on a 1-2. He's got armor 1 and he is size 1. 4-5-5 across the board. Tac 1. He is a strategist. He has a laser pistol, which is weight of fire 1, range 3, bionic arm, range F, AP1 knockback. If you look at the model, he's got this cool robot arm. He is the head of security. You may spend an army special result to give the active model a free fire for effect action if they are armed with a rapid fire weapon. You may only use this once per activation, 5+. He's 22 points, 2 victory points. I really do like the other leader. I do like Lucas better. This guy's good if you want to save some points, and if you take a lot of fire for effect, rapid fire weapons, and you can shoot one for free once per activation. Not bad. A free thing where you might be able to suppress somebody. Not too bad. Like I said, in my opinion, I like to take Lucas before him. The troops, brand new troop here. So we got 3 new models so far. Maison Lab Technician moves on a 1-2, no armor, size 1. 6-5-6 across the board. Has a shock baton, which is range F, knockback. Okay. The fun part about it is that there are 6 points and 1 victory point. What's cool about it, if you take Lucas with you run these guys up, they die and they can come back as a plague victim. Hopefully you have a splat for that. But these are your fodder, your chattel, and they have a shoot stat, but they don't have something to shoot. So you can give them a pistol or something like that. But I don't know if you want to waste it on it. These are just, you take 10 of them for 60 points. It's not bad. You hoard the board with them. The Maison Security Guard, another new model. Okay, it's coming from Star Saga. 1-2 movement, no armor, size 1. 5-6-5 across the board. Not the best stats. Laser rifle, range 6, rapid fire. Now, they are 8 points, 1 victory points. I do like these guys, all right? They shoot on a 5. Okay, hide them. They got a range 6 rapid fire weapon. Can do some damage. They are 8 points, 1 victory points. Very cheap. I do like these guys, man. 10 of them for 80 points. It's a bargain. It's really cool. Now, you want to get fancy? We're going to get fancy. The Urbana Black Wing Marine moves 1 to 2. Okay, no armor, but it's size 1. 5.55 across the board. The laser carbine. Range 6, rapid fire, weight of fire 1. I can't tell you playing GCPS, guys, how that weight of fire has come to haunt me in the past. Oh my goodness, all right? 11 points, 1 victory point. Solid, solid troop, okay? This guy is great. Between him and the security guard, I don't know, man. I love them both, okay? Really cool. All right, next, what's going on here? I thought this was GCPS faction, man. And there's an aberration specimen in here. Look at that. Well, he moves on 1 to 2s, armor 1, size 4, no shoot stat, obviously. Fight on 3, survival 4, rampage, tough, he's a beast. Got the talons, range F, AP2 knockback, 40 points, 4 victory points. Essentially, he's a plague aberration, but you can take him with these guys with some good weapons and good shooting. Look at that. Okay, I love the aberration, man. Great model, great thing. Love him on the plague. So just treat him well, fellas. Treat him well. Urbana Blackwing Ranger. This guy moves on a 1 to 2, armor 1, size 1, 5.55 across the board. But he does have scout, so you can move up 2 at the beginning. Laser carbine, range 6, rapid fire, weight of fire 1. I told you about that weight of fire with the 5-up shoot. Comes back to haunt you. 16 points. 16 points, 2 victory points. Really cool. Like this guy a lot. Really like this guy a lot. With the armor, scout, good weapon, worth 16 points, 2 victory points. The Urbana Black Wing Specialist. Okay? Moves on a 1 to 2, no armor, size 1. 5.55 across the board. Still got that laser carbine, but the thing is that you're probably not going to keep it because you can take small arms, light, assault, explosive, and marksman. This is the guy. This is the specialist you give the special weapon to. The AP, the sniper, the thing with the hollow sight, stuff like that. He's 11 points, 1 victory points. All right, the Blackwing Engineer and the Blackwing Medic. Guys, I'm not too fond of engineers and medics myself. I've said that before. Now, what I'd like to do is, I'm not writing them off completely, but if you play engineers or you play medics, drop a comment below. Help me out. Help me out. Make my Deadzone game better. But they're both 12 points, 1 victory point. I don't know. I don't know, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, the jury's still out on it. I have faith, though. Let's make them better. Tell me how you use them. All right, here we go. The Plague Victim. Love these guys. 2 to 3 movement, no armor, size 1, no shoot stat, but they have a fight of 4 and survive of 5. They are beast, frenzy 1, and rampage. So very, very cool. Okay, weapons options, none. They can't take nothing. All right, in the campaign you can take melee. They're 11 points, 1 VP. They are steel, guys. If you're taking the Maison Labs, paint up your plague victims and get them ready to go. All right. Next is the Organic Data Storage Unit, the ODSU. ODSU moves on a 1 to 2, size 3. Okay, is no armor. 5.56 across the board. They are psychic, frenzy 1, and have an energy shield of 2. So 6 up survive, and then you got 2 more 6 that you got to make. Okay, the psychic. Remember, psychic, no line of sight. Range 4, Mind Blast, range 4, Psychic, Blast. Mind Terror, range 4, Psychic, Stun. Hyperkinesis, range 4, Psychic, it's Invigorate. Woo! Oh my goodness. Electrical Discharge, range F, Knockback. 24 points, 2 victory points. I hate the Chovar Psychics. I do. But I do like the ODSU model. It's pretty cool. He's got his hands up like what? I don't know what's going on. And then he shoots you with a Psychic Blast or something like that. Think about it. Okay, you have hyperkinesis, right? You can invigorate somebody, which is someone who's activated can be reactivated. If you have a shoot dice, you can do it twice. All right, you can invigorate someone twice. Two different models. Imagine that. So now you have a shoot dice on them. You invigorate 2 guys. They get up and they shoot, and maybe they have a shoot dice on them. Very cool. You know, I like it. He's got a 5-up fight. Not too bad. But if you get the potential damage, you can knock back somebody with the electrical discharge. The only problem is they're big. Okay, size 3. They're a hard model to hide. But with all the cool stuff, hide them. You know, make sure guys are within range 4 of them. You can get some work done. Maybe move them up, but keep them in the shadows. A 6-up survive with an energy shield is not that hardy, but I do like them. It is flavorful for the unit. Okay, let's talk the vehicles. You could take a Black Wing Strider. Okay, moves 1 to 2, armor 3, size 4, 5.54, beast construct solid. Okay. 30 points, 3 victory points, still 5 points cheaper than the Enforcer one because of the 5-up shoot. But still, you know, if you want to take a Strider, they got some cool options. You can do it right there. The weapons are essentially the same as the GCPS. They're very similar to it. You know, the flamethrower, grenade launcher, the laser carbine, which is, like I said, is awesome. This is the way to go, man. The Accutech LR-45DMR. Okay. 8 points, 1 victory point, range 8, hollow sight. They are fantastic, okay? This is what you could put on your specialist for 19 points, 2 victory points. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Like I said in the video before, the chainsaw is now AP2. You could take that on your Strider, take the Assault Flamer, or the Heavy Burst Laser. Really cool, okay? Your leader can take an Energy Sword, which is Range F knockback, or the Officer's Sword, which is AP1. I do like the Officer's Sword a little bit better than the Energy Gauntlet, but you can throw them on some guys. All right, so they got some new items here that I want to go over. So let's talk about the Adrenaline Shot. Adrenaline Shot increases the heart rate and blood supply to drive the user to higher degrees of physical activity. It's one use, increases speed by 1 + 1 for this round. So you get a faster move or sprint for this round. Very cool. Okay, it's great. Not bad. It's 2 points and it's common, so you can take a bunch of them. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is the Stimulant Shot. All right, so the Stimulant Shot. Many stimulants are banned in civilized GCPS space, but in a dead zone, anything goes. Weaponized stimulants drive combat soldiers to increase feats of violence. One use, gain +1 dice for a single roll for the fight or shoot. So this can be something that is maybe focused, keeps you focused. And the Stimulant Shot is 3 points, and it's common. Really, really, really good. Okay, let's go over the Shock Baton because it has some new abilities in it, and we should really go over it because it's something new, and it really fits into this faction. Shock Baton is used to control test subjects or unruly citizens. Shock Batons can be useful in combat. A model hit by a Shock Baton will be knocked back. In addition, an injured model will not need to test for Rampage if it begins its activation in a cube with a friendly model with a Shock Baton. Range F knockback. Okay, so you take a bunch of plague victims and you have some of the lab techs in here, or you can give someone a Shock Baton. They can really go to town because you don't have to worry about any of the negative effects of Rampage, which is very cool. And that is the Maison Labs. There is a lot of diversity in here, a lot of cool things happening. I like it because it's a combination of some science guys and some plague and some GCPS Striders in there, some new weapons. It's got a lot of stun, invigorate, psychic abilities. It's just a combination of a bunch of stuff. If you're looking for the most variety, I say play Plague. But if you're looking for more variety, you could play the Maison. Lots of variety in here. Plague, GCPS, Psychic. Just really cool stuff. Some new guys in here, a bunch of new models. I love it. I really do love it. I love the abilities. I think this is a really fun very fantastic faction. In my opinion, you know, I love these guys. Them and the Nameless together, brand new factions, awesome. Very cool. Get your Maison Labs, get some stuff from Star Saga, and you can get it going on the table. I hope that you've enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm really having a great time doing these videos, and I think that as I do them, I'm uncovering things my own way of playing these. I hope that I've sparked some interest in you, and like I said in all the other videos, thank you very much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Please comment below. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you feel about these guys, and I always answer you back. So if you're first time here, please subscribe. We got a lot of great Deadzone stuff coming up. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next one.